This is Dr. Robert Leviton, physician informatician, and we're going to be continuing with the clinical application of worksheets, now covering conditional formatting. Using conditional formatting, you can apply a format to a cell or a range of cells based upon determined criteria. The output may be in a color, display a scale, or even data bars. For the diabetic patient follow-up list, you can quickly differentiate a patient's success with their treatment using the applied text string definitions that we did in the previous lesson. Now, we may also use other values, say the hemoglobin A1C values in the range of cells for that column. So we're going to talk about how we're going to highlight cells, creating rules on less than, between, and greater than, where in the less than range, that is those patients with a hemoglobin A1C less than 7, we'll colorize those green, signifying go, that they're okay to continue following the treatment plan. In those individuals who have comorbid states with a hemoglobin A1C of 7.01 to less than 8.0, we'll color them light green, recognizing that they're still doing okay with their diabetes, but we may need to bring them in sooner to look at their comorbid conditions. However, those who have a hemoglobin A1C of greater than 8.01 and less than 8.9, we'll color those a cautionary yellow because those folks we may need to bring in more rapidly to see how are they doing with their combined diseases and what we may do to assist them. And then finally, those individuals who have a hemoglobin C greater than 9 will colorize red, indicating that we have to bring them in rapidly. We'll talk about managing the conditional formatting rules and clearing conditional formatting rules as well. So let's proceed to our diabetes follow-up tab, and you can see that there already was some conditional formatting applied to the hemoglobin A1C. So what we'll do is we're going to come and highlight that column. In the Home tab, we're going to go to Styles and click on Conditional Formatting, and right away what we'll do is we're going to clear the rules from the entire spreadsheet. And so you can see by clearing rules you can clear from selected cells, and we're going to clear from the entire spreadsheet in that manner. Next, we're going to highlight that entire row of data down to the bottom, and then we're going to come back to conditional formatting and go to highlight cells. You can see we can highlight cells that are greater than, less than, between, equal to, and so forth. Let's go to less than, and we're going to highlight cells that have a hemoglobin C less than 7, and we're going to colorize those cells green, filled with dark green text. Click OK. If we scroll back up to the top, we can see we've accomplished that. Let's go to our next group, and that's going to be the between group. So if we come down and highlight our cells again very quickly, coming to the bottom of our data set, and coming back up to conditional formatting, now we're going to go to the between group. And the between group is, again, those people who have a hemoglobin A1C greater than 7.01 but less than 8.00. And in that case, we're going to fill that group with a custom format. And let's just pick over here this green. And we'll come over and click OK and select OK. And now, scrolling to the top of our page, you can see that we've now highlighted the two groups, the group less than 7.01 and the group that is between 7 and 8.0. Let's go to the next group, and coming back to the top of our spreadsheet and coming here, we'll quickly highlight the entire spreadsheet of a hemoglobin A1C range, that is, come to conditional formatting, and now we're going to go again to between, and in between we want to highlight those that are between 8.01 and 8.99, and in that case we'll make those a light yellow right here. And now you can see we've differentiated the three groups. And let's do the final group. We come back up to the top. And over here, we come back up to the top. Come on. There we go. Grab the entire group down to the bottom. This manner. Conditional formatting. Now we're going to create greater than, because we want to do greater than 9.00, and we're going to have those light red. And now you can see we've identified the four groups with color. So we have the predefined text strings identifying well controlled, and then we have the defined by conditional formatting, the colorized format. If we look at this, let's say someone says, well, I really don't like that color. So if we come in here and highlight this, and we want to go back and go to Manage Rules. And so you can see here, here is the values less than 7. Here's the values that are between 7.01 and 8. The values between 8.01 and 8.99, and greater than. We want to change the color of this group of cells here. So what we do is we click on that. We come over here to Edit Rule. we come down here to the color formatting, and then we come to our more colors, and we come to standard colors, and let's pick a nicer light green. Let's say this one. Now, in addition, we were using a black font here. We want to change the font, so we click OK for fill. Come over here to the font. Notice it's automatic, and let's pick a dark green font and click OK. And now, when we come back, clicking apply, we've now changed the color of that. So managing the conditional formatting allows you to change rules, colors, and formatting. Other things that are available to us in conditional formatting when you pick on that is you can include data bars, color scales. We'll see this in future presentations, and then the icon sets indicating different shapes and directions. Well, this concludes our presentation on conditional formatting. Looking forward to seeing you in our next presentation. Thank you very much.